Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. And this full moon has brought with it a lot of epiphanies for me. It's been activation after activation, leaving me feeling quite depleted and exhausted. So, anyone who's taken advantage of my Valentine's Day offer and still hasn't received theirs, I promise I'm working on it. I just want to be able to provide to you the best readings and best healings that I can give, because I don't want to give you a half effort kind of service. That's not how I work, and that's surely not what you're expecting. So thank you all for your patience and getting me to recharge my batteries. So what I want to talk about is having your hand in too many pie. No, that's not the thing, is it? Or having too many baskets with all of your eggs spread very thinly. As you may know from following me and listening to my messages, I was doing 3 things full time, which caused me to have a 70-hour work week, which caused me to be completely exhausted. Plus, having family problems added on top of that, and illness for a whole month, has made me really have to reevaluate everything that I thought I knew. And it's been a shock. I thought I could handle it all. I clearly couldn't, and it's been a hard lesson to learn, but a valuable lesson in knowing myself, knowing what I am worth, and truly developing self-love in a way that I've never known before. And it's funny because I thought I really already, loved myself a lot. And I thought that the things I've chosen to do were out of self-love. But when you delve deeper and really look at it from a bird's eye perspective, when I do readings for you, I am doing it from a bird's eye perspective. I have no emotion attached to your situation, which means that I can give you a reading from all angles, from 3D, from the 5D, from what it is that you must know at this time, checking out your chakra, energy body, everything, really. It's harder to do that when you are in the situation yourself, and only time can teach you those things. So I've discovered over the past few days, weeks even, possibly. It started not last Friday, but the Friday before. The Friday before I got my special necklace from my friend, the twin flame necklace. Well, the pendant. I got the chain, but doesn't matter. I did a couple of rituals then to expand love for myself and for others, to give and receive more love in my life. It was quite an abstract ritual, though. It didn't have anything specific targeted. It was just kind of open up my heart center and give and receive more love. Kind of like I do for you in a crystal healing, or a healing using music waves. But this was more abstract because I couldn't do it with my own judgments in the way. So I had to do a very abstract, very free and not targeted healing for myself in the form of ritual. So I did a perception alteration and a love expansion ritual. And wow, my world has changed. I realize now that the acts of love that I thought were out of love, that I did for myself, were a lack of self-love. I thought I wanted to do things to give myself a better future. But what I didn't realize was I was putting myself under way too much pressure, trying to do too much all at once. I mean, who works a 70-hour week? If you do that, you would know that you are doing too much and burning the candle at both ends and being absolutely drained and depleted. So Spreading yourself too thin and having too many eggs in different baskets is really showing a lack of trust. A lack of trust in the process, a lack of trust in what you actually want to do is good enough. Kind of showing the universe, well, I don't know if this or this or this is going to work, so I'm just going to try everything. But that's not it. The core essence of what I really wanted to focus on is my spiritual coaching business. Because that was my first intention of, I want to get myself out there. I want to help people. I know I have a special gift and what I have to offer. So I want to use that. But I allowed other people's stupid opinions get to me saying, oh, well, maybe you need a psychology degree or a doctorate because without that, people aren't going to take you seriously. Spiritual coaching, what is that really? Even though this is my God-given talent, my gift since birth, I allowed other people to filter through my thinking and stop me from trusting myself and knowing that this was good enough. I didn't really need additional degrees. I mean, I've already got a degree. What am I doing? Collecting degrees. And this was an ongoing joke that people would say to me. It's like, how many degrees do you need? And I thought, well, I'm intelligent enough. I can handle another degree, surely. But that's the thing, though. I don't need to prove that to myself or anybody. And it only kind of dawned on me this weekend, well, no, the one before, that I'm spreading myself too thin. And there is no rush for me if I really wanted to get this. Why am I trying to do it in as little time as possible and stressing myself out and causing myself exhaustion? And stuff has happened in my family life where I was forced to help them. Well, not that I didn't want to help them, of course I did, but I couldn't spend as much time doing all the things that I had set out to do because I had to help them. And really, it was a blessing in disguise because it made me take a step back and see what I was really doing to myself. And I was stressing myself out and working just a bit too hard and on too many things all at once. This has really allowed me to look at my life and reflect and go, okay, there is time to do things, I don't need to do them all at once. I don't need to stress myself out for anything, especially not for myself. And my spiritual coaching business is doing amazingly. Why is that not good enough on its own? Why do I need to prove to anyone that I have additional qualifications that will go hand in hand with this? It's like someone who has a natural talent for music, for example, okay, so say that you're an amazing singer, right? But you just don't know how to read music. You don't trust that you're a good enough singer, so you go to music classes in school or whatever to learn how to read music. But it's kind of like redundant because you're already an amazing singer. Why are you doing this to yourself? Which is funny because that's actually one of the things that I did when I was younger. I completed musical training when I was younger, did it for 8 years. But then when it came to studying at college and university, I felt like I had to do a music degree on top of everything. And then I thought, you know what? I'm not really going to be using this. I'm already an amazing musician. Why the heck do I need all this extra stuff? And I didn't. And so I went into business and completed my business degree. But, it's kind of like, why are we doing these things to ourselves and causing ourselves doubts and fears that we shouldn't be having? It's insane. So I thought I would share this message to help you to figure stuff out and to trust in yourself more. Don't spread yourself thin and really trust in that what you're wanting to manifest will manifest. Don't do things out of fear and doubt. Don't do things out of a lack of self-love. Do things because you love yourself. Really love yourself, not pretend love yourself. Not egotistically think, oh, because I love myself, I'm doing this. No. You have to really, really, really love yourself. And it may take you some time to figure that out. It's quite amazing because a lot of my clients have also reported finding these, or even through the readings that we are doing, working together, we have come to a lot of these conclusions. And it's been eye-opening. This year has been crazy. It's been a roller coaster already, and what are we, just mid-February? I mean, what is going on? I'm liking it though. I do like the epiphanies, the activations, the clarity, and the relief of burden that I'm feeling within my energy. And the greatest thing of all is I don't actually care what anyone thinks. Because if people can't accept me for who I am and what I have to offer right now, then they don't deserve me with all the extra stuff that I'm planning on getting anyway. You know? And I hope that you realize that about yourself. So, with that said, I'm going to go and complete a few more readings and healings for you guys. If you still wanted to take advantage of the promotions that I'm doing, still have my Valentine's Day offer on if that's something you're interested in. I've extended it till the end of the month. So, I thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.